of the year, the last Andy the Gabby daily chat of 2021. For tomorrow we will be on the 1st of January 2022. Who knew we made it? Not necessarily in one piece, but we are here, we are good to go, and we are chatting away. And I hope all of your New Year's Eve preparations have gone okay. I myself have been to Heathrow this morning and took some people there who are going to Tenerife until the 8th of January, the lucky people. And I got all my recording done this morning, and now I'm here talking to you people. And the first in the chat is JPW, Gabby New Year. It certainly will be, Gabby, I can assure you of that. And I like the good play on words. Scout Inquirer, greetings and love from New York. Hi Andy, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Scout Inquirer. And I hope you are well. I'm reading all sorts of things about New York at the moment, and I hope you're keeping safe and healthy. Hello, Mum. Funny that, we were just on the phone. Jane Griffiths, afternoon to you. Hello and Happy New Year. Chrissy Williams is here. Happy New Year to you as well. Howard Bowen, where did the years go? 2021 just flew by. You know that's right. You know, I noticed that with 2020 as well. That seemed to fly by as well. It seemed like where the world's just uncertain and everything's kind of a bit skewy, it seems to go a bit quicker. It's crazy stuff. Julie Baldwin, hi Andy, tested positive today for the old Mick and Ron. Right. Well, I hope, Julie, if it is that, you don't get too sick, you look after yourself. Keep warm and everything if you do get hit with it, and stay safe. And you know we are here if you need to pop on for a chat or anything, and hopefully you'll be okay. And all the best to you, Julie Baldwin. Adrian Cran is in the chat. Happy New Year all. It's Happy New Year to you as well, Adrian. Hello, Factual Breakdown, you're here, that's great. Lorna McKenzie is here, hi to you. You're welcome, Scout Inquirer. Jane Griffiths, hi Grumps' mum. They remember the old nickname. Lisa Farr, Happy New Year Andy, and all in the chat. Happy New Year to you, Lisa. My bloody stand's going again. I have to sellotape it to the dashboard. Keith Locke, afternoon Andy. Hello Keith. Hope you're well and Happy New Year to you. Lorna McKenzie's asking after Factual Breakdown. That's nice. Hi, Chrissy Williams saying hello to my mum. That's good. Hi Andy, hope everything's okay. Not on at 2 PM. Got notification again today. Yippee. Well, it's funny, you know. I was going to be on at 2 PM. And I was just in the house at 10 to 2. And then my son come down and said, shit, I've got to be at work at 2 o'clock. Oh, what? Apparently they're messing him around a bit with the rotors and not giving them, you know, what they need when they need it. And I had to run him down Tesco's quick, so it delayed me a little bit getting on here. But have no fear, I am here now. And I see we've got a nice number of people already after only a few minutes, which is nice. Morning, boss. Happy New Year, Gary Moore says. Hello, Gary. Hope you're well. Happy New Year to you as well. No, that's nice. We're getting all the good wishes in. Who else have we got here? Everyone's saying hello to each other. This is what I love about these chats, you know. Everybody's getting on. Everybody's making friends and, you know, wishing everybody well. I think that's absolutely brilliant. I mean, Julie Baldwin said that she's tested positive for the old Mick and Ron, as we call it. And my mum's just had a similar phone call with me about some people that she knows as well. And, you know, I wish them all well over there and hope that they're going to be okay. It seems to be going around everywhere at the moment. Julie Baldwin, Jim Whitehead, Chris Ayres, afternoon Andy. Hope you're all good, mate. Happy New Year to you and your family. Same to you, Chris. I shall drink to that. For now, it's a can of Diet Coke. Don't tell Steve. But later on, it'll be something a little bit stronger. Fuzzy Doxy's in the chat. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year to you, Fuzzy Doxy. thank you for joining us on the chat, Daily Chat, and Andy the Gabby Cabby. Matt Michael, hi Andy, Happy New Year. That's Matt Michael, Happy New Year to you as well. Everyone's getting in the New Year's spirit, aren't they? Well, I'll be getting in the New Year's spirit in a few hours, don't you worry about that. I've got a bottle of whiskey and a bottle of Jack Daniels. Which one's which? Somebody has just become a member of the channel. Who might that be? Mystical Panda has become a member. Cabby level 2. Well, thank you very much, Mystical Panda. I appreciate your support and appreciate you signing up as a member of Andy the Gabby Cabby and show your support that way. I really do appreciate it. Just so you know as well, I've recorded all today's content, and if you're a member of Cabby level 3, which you can find under the membership area, you'll get a sneaky peek of what's coming out later. It's all in there for the members to actually look at, but you need to be level 3 for that. If not, wait till 6 o'clock like everybody else and out it will come. So that's all good. That's my last recording for 2021. So a bit bittersweet, but look forward to tomorrow with more stuff, more news. I'm not going to be doing a great deal in the way of content tomorrow, but I have agreed with the boss, Mrs. Andy the Gabby Cabby, that I can come out here and do a live stream so I can connect with everybody in the way that we do, but there'll actually be no content tomorrow, and I'll explain that all to you later. Oh, I need that already. My voice is going. Yeah, lots of Happy New Year's here. What are you all up to? Mike Alligators, it was not a complaint, it was a genuine concern, mate. What's that? I keep missing things. Somebody said I should slow down the chat, and I think maybe I should do. Mike Alligators, where are you, Mike? Hope everything's okay. Not at 2 PM. Oh yeah, gotcha. Right, okay. Yeah, don't you worry, Mike. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, so many messages here. It's wonderful how you're all jumping in and wishing everybody Happy New Year. It's absolutely marvellous. Denny Johnson is in the chat. Happy New Year, and peace to you as well. That's lovely. Sophia Green's in the chat. Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah, we're all getting in the spirit, aren't we? I want to know what you're all doing tonight. I mean, somebody summed it up quite nicely and said, getting pissed. And I like that. Mystical Panda says, yay! Excellent. You'll see some additional content on there, Mystical Panda. I've got this damn itch on my nose. It won't go away. Get off. I watched the fireworks from Sydney. They were amazing. Let's all save the planet, Chrissy Williams says. Julie Baldwin, no temperature yet. I feel fine. Well, hopefully you'll stay that way and won't get too bad, Julie. We all got you in our prayers. Paul Setter, Happy New Year. I've tested positive for being pissed off with BS. I like it. I think we're all guilty of that somewhere, aren't we? Who else have we got? Just waiting for my alcohol delivery. Daughter has gone shopping for me, Jane Griffiths says. I've got to get my own alcohol. I mean, I've got the whiskey in there, but we will see. Yeah, Factual Breakdown. I saw you upgraded to Cabby level 3, which I appreciate. I've put the same badges across each one at the moment. I've got to do some work on them to try and distinguish between each one. But what you do get is obviously the little bits of bonus content that I do when I'm out on the road and everything, plus early access to the video content that comes out during the day, which is available now, which you can see if you're a member of level 3. Which you obviously are, and then once I see that people have watched that, I'll then schedule it to come out for the public later on as per normal. I've got to come up with some ideas about little badges for the other levels. I just use the default YouTube ones. Yes, Factual Breakdown, let's get the thumbs up. If you're new in the chat and you've just got here, please hit the thumbs up button. That does help the algorithm find the stream and helps everybody jump in, dive in and contribute. And I think we've been hitting some good numbers with them thumbs up lately. See, you can do that twice. Well, I can, but not necessarily on YouTube. Fuzzy Doxy, I listened to a doctor who said he had his patients take 4,000 milligrams vitamin D, zinc and K2. Yeah, I've heard that, particularly the vitamin D. That seems to have been doing the rounds, and a few people I know have started taking that as a supplement. I think it's generally a good idea overall. Phil Dalton, Happy New Year. The truth wins 2022. I'll drink to that, Phil. Don't you worry about that. Techno Tony, it's only 2 months until spring. I wish all a Happy New Year, peace and love. Right back at you, Techno Tony. It's nice, thank you for that. I hope you're doing, my friend. Lots of good wishes still. Hello, Scarguest. Happy New Year to you. You've joined the chat. Hi, Andy and everyone in the chat. Forgive me, I got a few errands demanding my attention shortly, so we'll have to leave as and when. Wish you, Andy, and everyone in the chat a very Happy New Year. Same to you, John, and we've got to have that pint. I know we keep saying it, but we'll have to make a firm arrangement at the beginning of 2022, if we can still get in the pubs, that is. If not, it might be a couple of tinnies on a park bench somewhere, like a couple of old winos. Who else have we got here? We got somebody else made me go bing. Fuzzy Doxy donated $9.99 through Super Chat. Hope you and your family have a wonderful New Year's. You too, Fuzzy Doxy, and thank you so much for the $9.99 Super Chat. I appreciate that. And that will go to the Gabby Cabby beer fund later, maybe. If not, I'll save it up for a rainy day, because we might get some. Jerry Georgopoulos, good morning, Andy, from New Hampshire, USA. Happy New Year to you and your family. Hope Boris gets his act together for 2022. As do I, Jerry, as do I. But we shall see. I don't know if I said before, but when you drive near Heathrow, they've got one of the overhead bridges, which you see loads of them on the motorway, or freeway, as you say in America. And they've got a big placard that somebody's put up there. Double-sided, you can see it when you're driving that way and see it when you're driving this way. And it's got a picture of Boris with a clown nose and a hat on, and it says Boris lies on both sides. It did make me chuckle the first time I saw it. Jane Grizz, Danny Johnson, staying on my own, lonely but one day. Yeah, I remember days when I had to do that. You know, I just got some tinnies and went home. Can we get the thumbs up to 50? I never see what the thumbs up are doing, Factual, with this Streamlab software I use. I'm going to have to look at StreamYard like the police guys do and see what that's about. Mary McCormack's in the chat. Happy New Year, Andy. Same to you, Mary. Hope you have a good and prosperous 2022. That's the message we have to get across. You will own nothing. Oh, I'm back again. Yes, you will own nothing and be happy is a load of crap. We have to be happy and prosperous as well, and actually get on with our lives the best we can and carry on like we did before. 2021, like 2020, can bugger right off, and let's look forward to next year, definitely. I'm off out to the sunbed shop in a bit to tan myself. 15 minutes on the power bed, then booze shop. I like it, Chrissy Williams. You're a woman after my own heart. Apart from the suntan, I think I'd go straight to the booze shop personally. That's definitely one for me. Sitting on a sofa watching TV with Bucky, my long-haired Doxy. I like it, Fuzzy Doxy. Cyberbob1 UK, all the best, Andy. Keep up the good work, you fucking legend. Thank you, I appreciate it, being called a fucking legend. Yeah, it's like fack or pluck or plaque. Yeah, fack, I love it. What's that thing they used to say in Battlestar Galactica? It's frack, wasn't it? I can't say that without spitting. You fracking legend or something like that. That's another one where you can substitute it in. Denny Johnson, you brighten my day up. Need to go back to normal life. That's absolutely right. We've got to keep wishing for that and hoping it. Oh, Christ, Julie. Yeah, look after yourself with that. I mean, it tends to smack pre-existing, doesn't it? So let's pray for Julie Baldwin and hope she'll be safe and sound again. And that's about all I can say, really. We've had another subscriber. Tanner Family Memories has subscribed. Thank you, Tanner Family Memories. Appreciate your support. And thank you for joining the Andy the Gabby Cabby channel, which is going to be really something. Guys, we have 71 watching and 35 likes. Please hit the like button. I think that was a little while ago now. That I'm just catching up. See, I'm just catching up. My Shannon Lee has me taking elderberry now. Is that working, Factual? Denny watched a channel where the guy was watching airplanes take off. Was a lot more interesting than it sounded. When I go to Heathrow, I see them sat on the side of the slip road going up to Terminal 5, and they're all sat there with their cameras by the runway watching people take off. It's really quite something how much fun they get out of it. Healing Vibrations, Andy the Gabby Cabby, sending you New Year's blessings and best wishes for a healthy and happy New Year 2022. Same to you. I did see your email that you sent me in, and I will reply to it. Don't worry, I've not forgotten about you. Hugh McBeef, Happy New Year when it comes, everyone. Same to you, Hugh. Are you staying up there in the Kaidaniki New Land, or are you going to migrate down south and have a bit of a time like I've been reading in the news of people going to be doing it? Mike Alligators, I'll be stuck in the house like I have been since May 2020 due to being decommissioned white, spending time in the NHS between 1st of March and 1st of May 2020. It's no fun, is it? Bridget Charleston, hi all, how are you? I'm fine, Bridget, and everybody else seems to be tickety-boo, and you know, getting ready for New Year, and try and keep our spirits up, have a good chat. I think it's just wonderful how the POTC and Gabby Cabby communities are blended. Yeah, I love those guys, they're great. I watched their recap show when I was on the road this morning. I can take their YouTube videos and turn them into like a podcast. I can minimise them on my phone so it doesn't distract me, and I can just listen as I'm driving. So it's pretty cool you can do that. You could probably do it with mine as well. What do you mean you don't drink, Mike? Oh, come on. Have a little tipple. Chris Ayres, Andy the Cabby, that's what my dad used to do in Slough when I was a little kid. He would drink super tenants on the park bench. Unemployed, he was from 91 to 97 due to the recession back then. Yeah, that was a nasty time, wasn't it, Chris? A lot of people lost a lot, houses, businesses, and I mean, when we had the second crash around, you know, 2009, 2010, I lost my job and had to give up a flat that I owned and various other things. Not very nice time when that kind of thing happens. Mystical Panda, we had 8 people in our house, 3 took and vitamins, all 5 passed away. 3 of us that took everything survived. That's awful, that is, Mystical Panda, really awful. And I was encouraged with the email you sent me about Nikita saying that she's actually picked up and started drawing things again, which is a bit of a positive sign that she may be coming round, and that was really, really heartwarming to hear and see that. And I hope that you know, we've helped a little bit. I read that out to Jack, and he gave me a little smile because he was involved in that one as well. So I hoped we helped. Who else we got here? We got tons and tons of people. Runaway Train is in the chat. I hope you're well, Runaway Train, and Happy New Year to you. And yes, to the over 100 and something people here, welcome to Andy the Gabby Cabby Daily Chat. This is the last one of 2021, folks. And we come and do this every single day where we can get together, have a chat, put the world to rights. Those of you that have signed up to my Patreon, shout out to you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. And also those of you that have signed up for the membership in the YouTube join area as well. I appreciate your support there as well, and a shout out to you. 3 levels of support there, and you get a few little perks here and there depending on which level you sign up for. Chris Ayres, what about renting your car instead of owning it? This is the next crackpot scheme they are thinking of. Yeah. Well, when I was a cab driver, right back at the beginning when I was a cab driver, I rented my car, and it was all right until it went wrong, and the bloody mechanic could never get it fixed in due time. It was a nightmare. And, you know, I had one particular thing once where I was given this clapped out old banger and the clutch went. And I think I was off the road for a fortnight because they wouldn't pull their finger out. I went mental. But when they're talking about you renting your car out, what about people like me who have loans secured against their cars, you know, took loans out to actually finance their cars? Are they going to cancel those? I very much doubt it, but there you go. Happy New Year, Andy. Happy New Year, Uncle Gary. Glad you're here, and hope you, Tina, Jenny and David are all right. Now a little bit of slurp juice. It tastes better with a little nip of something in there. Runaway train, we're okay, all things considered. My mum spotted her brother. Drakeford, the Snake of Wales, has said some schools will be affected. He don't care about you. Socialist, isn't it? Him and that woman up in Scotland really are having a bit of a power trip. I wonder how long it will be before, you know, we have an issue in England where Boris may follow suit. So far so good, but I don't trust anything that he actually says. Matt Bayton, is it? Hi Gabby, how's it going? I'm fine, Matt. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for joining us. Hope you've had a good Christmas and everything. Anna Perkins is here, a bit late, and before I get told to get back in the room, I'm there already. Save us all bother. Thank you very much, Anna, and I hope you're all right. Neats is here as well. Happy New Year, Andy, and to everybody else. Who else we got? Gary saying Happy New Year to Factual Breakdown. I own that little, it doesn't matter anyway, Bridget says. 102 watching and 63 likes. Well, there's a bit more than that now, and I hope there's a few more likes as well. So if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button, because it helps the algorithm find the channel and gives our popularity a little bit of a boost, which I hope will go more so in 2022. Peace and love from Leeds, Richard Norris says. Hello, Richard Norris. Happy New Year to you. Hope you've had a good Christmas and everything is okay in your world. Factual Breakdown. I can't see. Yeah, you've discussed that with me before. Diane Bauer, all the best to you, Andy, and your family for the new year. Hope it's a good one. I certainly hope it will be, Diana. I'm really looking forward to this year with the channel and watching it grow some more. I've been working solid for 8 or 9 months, and it's so satisfying seeing what's happening in this little community of people that we're starting to build, all like-minded, and you all get on, and a couple of you have made friends with each other. Really, really nice to see, and quite humbling that we've got this together. I had to laugh. I saw on the news the dinghy divers got forced out of Northern Irish towns. The people in that country did not take lightly to them invading. Well, yes, what can I say about that? It's about time something like that happened in this neck of the woods, but we will see what happens there. I haven't really looked up any dinghy diver news over the last couple of days. I think I might have to re-familiarise myself with that one, because it's certainly a hot topic that matters to people, and they want to know what's going on. Is anyone going to make any New Year's resolutions? Runaway Train says. My favourite one is don't make any more New Year's resolutions, but you can't really do that. But I've got a bit plump around the edges, and I've got to try and do something about it. So I'm going to have a good old nosh up and booze up tonight and go for it. Another teetotaler in the house, PJ Mosley. I don't drink either, Andy. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, to be honest. It's a little bit healthier, isn't it? I often... Oh dear. Steve Miles, yo bro, what have I missed? 24 minutes and 30 seconds, Steve, and me drinking my usual that you don't like. Happy New Year to you as well. Suzanne Baxter, I'm here. Have you read Tea Stalls and Shelters, a book written by a black cab driver in London? Happy New Year. I'll be in bed by 8. I hate it. I've not. I saw your comment that you left. I think it was on yesterday's live stream asking that, and it's not a book that I've actually read. Lisa Farr, I found Andy through Belfield. Grateful for that. Good if you want truth. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate the comments and the kindness. Fuzzy Doxy doesn't drink either. Yeah, you're right, Lucinda. Everybody has their loyals. That's absolutely spot on. Black Wednesday, the recession was called, around 91, I think it was. Remember going to bed hungry, and only meal I get was 3 school meals. This is why Rashford is passionate about that. Yeah, I know. 113 watching, 71 likes. It's creeping up slowly. Hello and Happy New Year to all. Same to you, John. John Page. Hope you are well and everything's gone right with your Christmas and everything's good there. Human beef, I'll drink anything as long as I'm in good company, like the blessed people here. Yeah, I'll drink to that as well. Nothing like good company and a good drink. Factual breakdown. It's such a markedly different direction. Had to unsub. I get the people who still watch, but he would have. Yeah, well, it's everybody's taste, isn't it? You all like your own thing, really. Northern Irish are very tough people. Sadly, the Southern Irish have gone soft. All migrants in Dublin now, sadly, Chris says. One of my customers is Southern Irish. Lovely lady. I think she's here at the moment. I'm due to take her to the airport next week. She's going back to Italy if she can get out of the country. Factual breakdown. I'm not much of a drinker, but I'd love to have a Jameson's with you. Oh, that sounds nice. Human beef, cheers, Lorna. Anna Perkins. The recession was awful for many. I just thank God that my parents instilled in me the importance of saving and always have a spare wedge. Not always easy, I know, but it has been a saviour. That's what I've tried to do, you know, over the last, well, 18 months really. Just tried to squirrel a little bit away just in case any rainy days came along. And that's when I started this, really. JG, have a nice new year, Andy boy. I certainly will. Thank you very much, Jay. Same to you. Lorna Mackenzie, Scottish New Year. Andy, when the taxis change to electric, what will happen with the fares? Gut feeling, Julie, I think they'll have to go up because the initial cost of ownership of these electric cars is going to be ridiculous. I mean, what I'm sitting in now, I paid 10 grand for, and you're looking at probably 40,000 quid for the same thing running on electric. And Thanet, where I'm based, you know, Thanet District Council is a licensing body. You couldn't really sustainably run an electric car on the fares we charge around here. We get a lot of people coming in from London who have, you know, moved down here to get near the seaside and, you know, bring some of their money and business and everything down here, and they're shocked at how cheap the fares are. It's crazy, and we couldn't really afford to run anything like that down here, I don't think. Alex, yeah, definitely right, Jane. Boris seems to be a more relaxed character, PJ Mosley says. Yeah, he's so relaxed he'll fall over, really. It's a bit crazy. I've got a bottle of Club Mediterranean. But, hang on a minute. Do you want to come and say hello? I've got somebody. I'll get in the chat. You want to come and say hello? Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hello. This is Jack. You've seen him in videos. You see that little number there? That's how many people are watching right now.
What, 150? Almost?
Yeah, nearly 150 people.
Well, it is.
Yeah, this is my little person Jack, and he's just been to the part of his mummy, and he's just standing in front of the car staring at me, wondering who I was talking to. So I thought I'd bring him in here and show him.
I didn't. I wanted you to play Roblox.
Well, I'll be in a while to play Roblox. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, about another 30 minutes. All right?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Get in the house. I'll be there in a little while. Mwah. See you in a bit.
Nice.
Bye-bye. There you go. That's Jack. Live and alive. Light down. Laugh out loud. Haha. Where are we? Where are we? Everyone's saying, hello, Jack. Hello, Jack. That's brilliant, everybody. I appreciate that. I see we've got to 100 likes as well, so that's great. Thank you. Yeah, he went down the park with my wife, and I saw them come back just now out of view, and I saw him stood there staring at me. So I said, come and say hello to everybody, and that was great. Anyway, I've just seen we've got quite a large number of people in the chat right now, and I appreciate you all coming over on New Year's Eve and saying hello. Appreciate all your support. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button, because it helps the the algorithm find the channel and boost us up a bit, which is always good. We've got the Patreon if you want to show support that way, and also the YouTube membership levels are in there too now as well. And if not, just subscribe if you can. That'll be wonderful. And Jodie Pitt is in the chat. Hello to you, Jodie. Hope you are well and having a good New Year so far. Hope you're going to have a few drinks later. Same to you, Mark Hampson, who was just in the chat. I was 8 when I was that age. That's how old he is, PJ Mosley. That's how old he is. Yorkshire Monkey, good afternoon to you. Andy Hobbs as well from Germany. Healing Vibrations. Hi, Jack. Tell your daddy you need lots more tokens and big money. He has no trouble spending my money, I tell you. Denny Johnson, Demolition Man. I'm pricked underground, pricked above. Yeah, very true. Bang on Andy, Philip Dalton. Cheers, Philip. Lisa Farr, good upbeat, like-minded people in the chat. Certainly is. That's what makes it great. We're all talking the same language. We're all getting on. It's really great. I love it. Who else we got here? Let's go back a little bit. We've got loads of people saying, hello, Jack. Hello, Jack. I think he's quite popular. Out of principle, I don't want to include, my family in too many, but I don't mind them showing up every now and again, because I don't really want to expose them to the weird and wonderful world of YouTube too much. But it's not too bad to show them every now and again. Speaking of which, Jack's got his own YouTube channel called Jack Games, and if you search for that on YouTube, you can see his little face there on his thumbnail, and he's trying to put a little Minecraft, Rocket League and some other thing together. I think he likes the fact that his dad's doing it, and he thought he'd have a go as well. We must remember Boris was sacked for lying to a paper. He cheated on his first wife. Untrustworthy man. Yeah, you're right, JG. People tend to forget what happens in the past, and I think a lot of these politicians kind of gamble that we all forget and don't remember. That's the thing with them. Same to you, Tibbs Allotment. I hope you have a great 2022. That's good wishes back at you, and I appreciate it. JG, GGJ666, thumbs up to you. Factual Breakdown. I subscribe to Jack's channel, even though I don't get Minecraft that much. I don't mind Lucinda. As long as it's controlled, keep an eye on it. It's only an outlet for his computer games at the end of the day. And I just make sure there's no nasties or anyone about that can upset him, and I deal with it if so. Rachel Wooten, reference to what it costs you to do taxing. You have to pay to work these days, yet MPs get second homes and good wages, plus all expenses and more. I'm in the wrong job, aren't I? Yeah, got some lovely chats again. Yeah, a lot of people fell for the Boris blag, but never again. That's all he is. He's a big bag of wind, isn't he? He's just blags all the time. Crazy. Where are we? I think Shannon Lee and I will have a banging 2022. Have a friend who I think will have a very bad year. JG, tell Jack I've just built a medieval castle on Minecraft. Took days. I will, don't you worry. Fuzzy Doxy, it's called Jack Games. If you have a look, you should see his face on the old thumbnail thing there. And what he does, he sets a mobile phone up in front of the television. It's not professional and polished or anything. You can literally see our TV with his little computer game going, and his little voice just giving commentary. It's kind of sweet, really. And I think he's got 11 subscribers so far, so it's quite good. Yeah, they do get a good following as well. I really need to be off to get dinner for tonight. I hope everyone of my newfound family have a great new year. Andy the Gabby Cabby. You too, Mystical Panda. I appreciate it, and you coming along, and I'm glad everything's all right with Nikita, or starting to look like. Andy, MP this year, Bottomley, complained he couldn't possibly live on 85,000. I did a video about that when that came out. That was really, really poor time, that comment. It pissed a lot of people off, I think, including yours truly. Just shows how detached from reality they are. Factual breakdown. Andy, if Marianne loses her job and is told to move out, she is screwed. Yeah, you've been keeping me up to date with that, haven't you? I don't know what we can do from here to help, or, you know, can we name people? I don't really know. Suzanne Baxter, can you do a quick scroll back to 1447 for me? I shall have a quick look. Where are we? Loads and loads. No, we've missed loads and loads of people here. So many chats. People keep telling me I can slow the chats down, and I know you can in the actual native YouTube environment, but I haven't found the right button on here yet to be able to do it. But, where are we? Suzanne Baxter. I did see you earlier on. Oh, hi Jack, she says. I found that. Where else are we? Suzanne Baxter. I'm having a bit of trouble finding you, Suzanne Baxter. You might have to resend the message that you actually put up, or put down, or typed, or however you want to say it, because there's loads and loads and loads of you. Put all MPs on £85 a week, universal credit for a month, and watch how fast they start crying. Yeah, there was this thing years ago, Michael Portillo went in it when he come out of politics, and it was they were supposed to live on benefits, and he didn't realise how tough it was. It was like an awakening. Suzanne Baxter's, there anyone from Ashford on here? I'm bedbound for a few months, next few months. Here since 18, up due next few months, so anyone fancy a natter or pop in? Oh, okay, I'm with you. I didn't see that. Yeah, Suzanne Baxter, is there anyone from Ashford on here, as I'm bedbound for a few more months? Been here since the 18th, up due next few months, so anyone fancy a natter or pop in? So that's a shout out to Suzanne Baxter there. So praise and best wishes to you. Give her a little bit of love and support there, and hopefully she will be all right and pull through. But that's what we're all here for, to try and give you that support, and hope you are okay. Factual breakdown, are you feeling better? That's what I want to know, and I've heard some things about that today. Julianne Jackson, I'm trying to find Jack's gaming channel. Look up Jack Gifford as well, because we changed the name on it. It's Jack, and then Gifford is spelt Gifford, and the actual little thumbnail picture thing is actually of his actual face. So that'll be all right. You're welcome, Suzanne, and let's see if we can keep your chin up, so to speak. Yes, Bridget, again, if it doesn't come up Jack Games, try Jack Gifford, Gifford, and that will hopefully find it for you. Yeah, I'll go with that, Jane. Yeah, welcome to everybody who's just joined the chat. Andy the Gabby Cabby's daily chat. This is the last one of 2021. So from here, we've got content coming out from 6 o'clock. Sophia Green's found it. That's brilliant. Yeah, found it under Jack Gifford. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, he has got a lovely smile, Anna Perkins. He always gives a good smile when he has photos taken. But the devil horns get hidden when he does that, so that's all good. Feeling a bit better each day, but like Lucinda says, the symptoms will stay with me and the pneumonia doesn't help. Don't make me laugh. Last chat of 2021. I lost my place there. And thank you for all your support and everything you've done. Please hit the like button if you haven't done so already. That will be good. That will help the algorithm actually go. And I appreciate that. And also we've got a Patreon which you can find us on. And also we've got channel memberships here as well, which you can support us with as well if you wish to do so. But at the very least, thank you for continuing to watch and subscribe and support us. That's great. My mum was ill in November, took to hospital and wheeled twice through the Kung Flu ward, JG says. I take it she's all right still and still with us, is she? Yeah, it looks like my son's channel name is still Jack Gifford, even though I changed it to Jack Games, so I don't quite know why that is. Normally at this time on a Friday afternoon I'd be starting a 3/8 shift, but today I'm starting a class of Cronenberg 1664. I like your style, that's brilliant. Rotten Fingernails had one of the oldest towns. They destroyed it 79 for some ugly high street shopping centre. Yes, that's progress for you. Jack has grown to 21 subs last time I looked a few moments ago. 22 now. Wow. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate that. It's really going to make his day. Yeah, and he'll be smiling. He might run out the door in a minute going, Daddy, 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 I've got more subscribers. So I do appreciate that. They caught it, was ill for a week now, better, still in hospital, but on recovery. She refused. She's 74. Yeah, I mean, I heard a report earlier of somebody that got a positive and they've had all three. And also, it's, you know, they've had it, yet they've been positive again. It just makes a joke and a mockery of the whole thing. And you wonder what's really going on, don't you? It's absolute madness. Jack Gifford easy. Thank you, Bridget. Yeah, that's going to be the way to do it, isn't it? Jack Gifford. Chris says, my parents gave me good advice. Never look down on someone unless you're helping them up. Yeah, that is good advice. Very good. Seizure review to a place of your choosing. Boris is doing this all for our health. Yeah. No, he's not. I know of a 39-year-old in ICU and he's had 3, Factual says. There you go. This is the thing. You know, you have people that have the 3 who encourage other people to get the 3. Yet there are people that are getting ill all the time. And I think slowly but surely people are waking up to this, aren't they? It's crazy. Yeah, I saw that, Anna. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a freaking cold. And, you know, is that the way we deal with this? And how much longer is it going to go on for? I mean, I saw a news article earlier, and I bring you a video about this later, about a deal that Sleepy Joe's signed. You know, and it's a bit alarming, really, the timescales and everything. I saw that, Mum, where you said that about somebody asking for a birthday shout out, and I must admit that skipped past. So if that person is still here, please repost, and I will do my best to help you out. I will look out for that. Gotta go. Happy New Year. Looking forward to more great videos. Bye. You too, Tibbs. Thank you very much for joining us and signing up for the channel membership. And you'll obviously see the content as well as some other little odds and sods from me as well. So have a good one this evening. Happy New Year. See you bright and early in 2022. Onions and honey help when you have a cold. They certainly do, Sophia. So does a bottle of scotch, I find, but you get a bit of a headache the next day. I have some old army mates your way. Lorna McKenzie. Deuteron said, when you get this, it kicks your ass. or if they say in New York, it kicks your ass. Something like that anyway. Hey Andy, you should make a few quid in tips tonight. I won't be out working tonight, Cosmic War Toad, so no tips for me. I will get tibbles, as in tibbles a drink, but there you go. How will it look at Times Square tonight? They got cameras set up. I thought I heard someone say they got cameras set up. We'll have to try and check that out. I wish I could hold food down. It's just Gatorade and Pepsi for me at the moment. Well, that's just sugar water, isn't it, really? Are you actually feeling nauseous with it, Factual, or is it just a case of you really struggling to eat because of the pneumonia? We must be honest and open about obesity as being a very concerning factor for all our health troubles. Most definitely an underlying health problem. Me, not obese, but carrying timber. Me, I'm a fat bastard and I need to do something about it. There you go, I'm open and honest, and I intend to. Jack is following in your footsteps of Andy, cabbing before you know it. I hope he goes further than cabbing. I hope both my kids do. I mean, they'll never ever be short of work. I can put them in a car and get them working, but I hope they go further than me. They've certainly got the brains to, the pair of them. In fact, too much sometimes. Have a happy new year all. Please watch Michael Yeadon. Okay, we'll check that out. Flat coat helps stomach problems. Yeah, flat lemonade's not bad either, Sophia Green. I mean, I've got celiacs, where I have problems with, tolerating gluten. And I find that flat coke helps me sometimes. It kind of settles the stomach if I eat something I shouldn't have. But I do overindulge every now and again. Best tip is have New Year's Eve off. Yes, that's absolutely right, Jane Griffiths. I mean, last year I helped out at a Indian takeaway and delivered for them, and it went mad. The amount of orders coming in, the kitchen staff couldn't keep up with it, and all their pre-prepared stuff went, and they had to carry on and cook fresh stuff, and we were there a lot longer than we should have been, and I had the right hump. I wanted to get home with my family. JG, I have lymphoma. I was due chemo, but I started vaping 420 weed, and my tumours shrank. No chemo was needed. Now I don't even see a doc. Go figure. You're not the only person I've heard that off of, JG. A bit of the old magic stuff. It works. It does work. I've had so many instances of it. Rachel Walton, they've already fenced off parts of Parliament Square before tonight's celebrations. I wonder what they're expecting. Linda Mann 399 can only go to Times Square if you are. It's outside, for crying out loud. That's ridiculous. Happy New Year, everyone. Gotta go. All right, Chrissy Williams. Happy New Year to you too. Hope the suntan doesn't go too mad and you get your booze in for this evening. Had my supposedly wonderful roosty, but I felt like shit the day after. There you go, you see. Lucinda, do you get penicillin in America nowadays? Factual will have to answer that. Okay, Gatorade's a drink that replenishes electrolytes. I didn't realise that one. Butterbean the boxer was obese. He was, wasn't he, John Miles? He was a big lad. Probably had a fair old whack on him as well. Bridget Charleston, Andy, I was asking for a birthday shout out for my friend Sally in Sydney. She's okay, I can do that. Sally in Sydney, your friend Bridget Charleston has let me know that you are 50 years old today, even though you don't look a day over 25. And I hope to wish you a happy birthday and a prosperous 2022. There you go. Cheers to you. And all the best. Bath Northeast. Hi, Andy, mate, and chat. Hello to you. Hope you're well. What's up? Zero Steve says. Not a lot, I hope, apart from New Year's. Do you think there'll be many people in London tonight? pass. I think out of principle there should be, but you know, with old Mayor Khan or Emperor Khan Ning Singh or whatever you want to call him shutting everything, who knows? Andy, lockdown caused a lot of excess body lard. It certainly did. Ratty Chenpo, pickled cabbage for poorly tum. Yeah, I've heard that. Is that what the old Germans called sauerkraut? Is that pickled cabbage? Because you can have that on some diets as well. It resets something in your gut and helps it. Bib the Builder, are you a fan of hand car washes? I won't, because they're frequently full of people who don't look like me and they don't do a good job on my Rolls Royce. Bib the Builder, I do go to hand car washes. There's one fairly near me that's fairly reasonable. I won't say who they are, but the only thing you have to watch is to put anything valuable in your pockets when you leave your car for them to hoover. But apart from that, they're very, very good. Or at least I've always found them to be good. And a car of this size, I'm really crap at washing it, so I get someone else to do it. I have to. PJ Mosley, curry and chips last night. Oh, now you're talking. I stopped with conventional doctors and had naturopathic MDs. I don't do energy drinks, Cosmic War Toad. I drink Red Bull when I'm out on the road. I know I shouldn't. It's not great. Andrew Cooper. Yes, I agree with you, Andrew Cooper. I used to think it was, but it's quite obvious it isn't. When you read the stories about people coming down with things, it's not great. Honesty and truth, I told you already to get your chauffeur to wash it. Bid the Builder. I like it. Everyone needs a good chauffeur, don't they? Rachel Wooden, I didn't know they had this new flu, and suddenly 2 people that had boosts recently suddenly test positive again. You know, what do you say to that? What do you say? I'm not well enough to afford a chauffeur, Bib the Builder says. Sophia Green, happy birthday, Sally. That's nice of you, Sophia Green, thank you. Andrew Cooper, pleased to hear you're awake. No penicillin, they call it amoxicillin, probably the same stuff. I think it's got penicillin in it, factual breakdown. I'm not sure about the amox bit. I mean, I can't take it anyway, I'm allergic to the stuff. They have to give me something else entirely. Mike Alligators, have a good New Year, factual breakdown. I wouldn't go to Times Square again if you paid me, factual breakdown says. Well, you're in North Carolina for starters, it's a bit of a trek. PJ Mosley, 7 million people in London tonight. You'd like to think. Amoxicillin is penicillin, okay. I wasn't sure about that one. I knew it had it in it, but is it just another clinical name for penicillin, I wonder? Johnny Atkin, hi Andy, watching online here in Moscow, mate. All the best, bud, for the new year. Nesbatania, or however they say it over there, but cheers, Johnny, appreciate it. Chris Ayres, bet the coppers will be checking QR passes. Yeah, we should get Bill Cannon down there with his old NYPD badge and tell them all to go home. Honesty and truth, I was deeply suspicious of the whole thing from the very start. Yeah, Andrew Cooper, I basically fell for it like everybody else did at first. What can I say? Then you start reading, you start learning, and you start waking up. It's and I get the impression that more and more people are now, to be honest. We're all starting to realise there's something a bit sniffy going on, where people we know have things happen to them, and it's not quite meeting up with the narrative, you know, the truth, or what we're supposed to understand and believe. Definitely Jodie, I love your aeroplane drawings. Yeah, Jodie Pitt, everybody. I put a video out on Christmas Day, which you can see in the back catalogue, and it was a load of Jodie Pitt's drawings. She's very, very talented at pencil drawing. She does all sorts of subjects, and please have a look at that video and I'm sure she could probably do something for you if you asked her nicely. Very, very talented girl. Andrew Cooper, so as I. No jabbies and follow certain sites that agree with me. Have a look at Richard D. Hall. Okay, honesty and truth, thank you for that. Amoxicillin was what they used to give children. Yeah, we got a few more. We got a Russian sounding person in here as well. I can't even read that, but hello to you. Rotten fingernails, happy new year everyone, from a lefty who's not a Marxist. Get away with you. Only joking, you can stay. Off to get ready for an evening shift cleaning toilets on New Year's Eve. Have fun. Same to you, rotten fingernails. Thank you for confessing to your sins, and hope you have a happy new year, even if it is cleaning toilets. But make sure you get a drink inside you at some point, and all the best for 2022. All right. The bastards in Parliament wait until the new year to bring in another lockdown. Cosmic, yeah, I'm hoping that maybe not, but who knows? Yeah. Sophia Green, Amoxicillin's a brand name. Mystical Panda, okay, thank you for that. I've been educated. I'll steer clear of the stuff. 27 subs for Jack. That's incredible. I appreciate everybody that's done that. That'll make his little day, bless him. I have reaction to some penicillin and antibiotics because of medication I'm on, and I am allergic to aspirin. Yeah, I've had, I think, 2 allergic reactions to penicillin in my life. Basically, I come out in a rash all over my body from head to foot. Not pleasant. It's on my medical history somewhere. But anyway, I hope you're all getting ready for New Year's Eve and got the alcohol in, and if not, you're going to get it in very soon. Have a good old drink and see this 2021 clearly off. I appreciate everybody that's come and joined us today for this last chat of 2021. It's been great as always, and quite good numbers again. Really appreciate it. Loads and loads of you are in the chat, so I do apologise if I do miss anybody. Bib the Boulder, that's my son, who just come in and said hello to the chat a short time ago. He's got his own little YouTube channel, Jack Gifford, and some of you have subscribed to him, so that's wonderful stuff, and I appreciate it. If you look at the replay of the chat afterwards, you'll see him pop in. He ended up in front of the car just there staring at me when I got home, so I ushered him over and got him to say hello. Tim Hicks, Happy New Year, all hold the line. I agree with that, Tim. Yeah, with 2022, I really want to, get this channel going. Some really good places. We done so well in 2021. At the beginning, no one knew who I was, and we had a bit of a lucky break where we kind of crossed paths with the Belfield, and a few thousand people came over to me. I suppose in appreciation for what I did there, and it's one of our biggest videos so far, and I've grown from there. People have come over, stayed and joined. Other people have found me. I've made some good friends in the US of A, and they know who they are, and we're going from strength to strength. I think we're getting near 21,200 subscribers as we speak, and I hope that we get somewhere near 22,000 in the not too distant future, and onwards and upwards. And we've launched our Patreon page, which you can all find. I think it's patreon.com/Andy the Gabby Cabby, but there is a link in the description underneath. We've got our YouTube memberships up and live now. As Factual Breakdown pointed out, I've got to try and do some different badges if that's possible with those, because you can add additional ones as people join the other levels. And if you don't want to do any of that, simply subscribe, and I appreciate that as well. And it helps everything grow in the right direction. So I do appreciate everybody that's done that. We're coming up to the hour now, folks. As I said, we've got content coming out at 6 o'clock. Usual 8 videos there for you to watch and hopefully enjoy. If you're Cabby level 3 membership, you can actually watch those now. They are live for Cabby level 3 members, and when I actually see that people have watched them, I will set them to go out to the general public from 6 o'clock onwards, and I might pop up at midnight or 1 minute past for a little message for you, just to wish you all a happy new year. So that's it, folks, the last one of 2021. Go now, leave, use the door, shut it quietly on the way out, and thank you for joining me with this daily chat, and I hope you have a very pleasant evening. If you're on your own, get the bloody telly on and pour yourself a drink and watch my content from 6 o'clock. I will be there. If you're with family, please have a good time, take care of each other, have a good time, play some games, or if you're so inclined, go out, have a bloody good booze up and a good laugh as well. And let's be grateful for what we have going into 2022. And one of the things we have is each other. So take care, everybody. All the best. And I will see you at 6 for the content. And of course, I will be here with a live stream tomorrow. So until then, toodaloo.